got a split weekend here when it comes down to the weather. We've got a summer start to the weekend and then more of a fall finish. Hot and humid conditions today, temperatures in the 80s and low 90s. We do have a cold front moving in today as well, and that's going to lead to some afternoon and evening scattered showers and thunderstorms. But it's cooler and drier for your Sunday with highs in the 70s. Going to be feeling a lot better compared to what we're experiencing today. Radar this morning pretty quiet across much of the Queen City News viewing area, with the exception of some of our mountain communities. You can see some showers and storms lifting out through Ashe County and also even into western Watauga County as well. Some light to moderate rain. This is moving towards Boone, Elk Knob, up towards Jefferson. But not really seeing a whole lot of heavy activity. I actually think the bulk of this stronger storm just missed most of Ashe County well to the north there up towards the Virginia state line. Here's the cold front that's moving in here. So you've got that batch of showers crossing the North Carolina state line from Tennessee. And then we've got another batch of showers over towards Memphis and Nashville. That's what's going to be moving in for us as we go later into this afternoon and evening. There is a small risk for maybe a stronger to severe storm today. That risk goes from Atlanta up through Charlotte, Richmond, Washington, D.C., with the greatest risk for severe storms for our friends up in the northeast today. That severe risk today is very isolated for our region. We could see maybe some stronger wind gusts associated with some of the thunderstorms that do develop later this afternoon and evening. Here's futurecast. You can see the storms developing in the mountains and foothills through the early afternoon. As those develop, they will be drifting down to the south and east towards the Charlotte metro around 6, 7 o'clock. Some heavy rain, lightning, and thunder. Even later this evening, while most of the activity will be southeast of Charlotte towards Monroe, Wadesboro, Rockingham, and Sherrall, we're still going to have a few storms on the map to track around 9, 10 o'clock tonight when you're watching meteorologist Andrew Brightman. Here's a look at futurecast as we go into tomorrow morning. Things are much drier. There'll be plenty of clouds tomorrow, but if you have any watch parties for the Panthers game or any activities tomorrow afternoon, you should be good with just a few spotty downpours here and there. Only about a 20% chance of rain for your forecast. Here's a look at your weekend forecast for the mountains. 70s for highs today, 60s tomorrow. So kind of split there. Warmer today with more storms, cooler and drier for your Sunday. Charlotte's forecast 90 degrees today, so it is going to be kind of hot out there. 79 tomorrow, though cooler and drier. Only about a 20 to 30% chance of a shower tomorrow. Temperatures in the upper 60s, low 70s this morning. We'll call it 60 in Boone this morning right now. High around 90 degrees today around the Charlotte metro, mid 70s up in the mountains. Tonight we're dropping into the 60s, 50s for our friends in the mountains. And we're only in the 70s tomorrow, upper 60s for the mountains tomorrow. Going to be pretty delightful with dropping humidity levels. When you look at your 7-day forecast, we're looking at temperatures really staying around the 70s and low 80s for next week with a gradual warm up by Thursday and Friday. Luckily, the tropics calming down. There was a system in the central Atlantic trying to form that is starting to become a little less likely now with less tropical conditions for that system out in the central Atlantic.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.